Hello and welcome to the vocabulary PowerPoint for Unit 6, Level D words. Here we go. Our first word is atone. Atone is a verb, second syllable is accented. It means to make up for. So this little cat giving you the sad eyes wants to apologize and atone for whatever he or she did. Okay. The synonym is expiate. Expiate. Next word is bondage. This is a painting, I'm guessing, or like a pen and ink drawing of some slaves back in the earlier times of American history. This would be a good example of that. That's a noun. The first syllable is accented, and it is slavery or any state of being bound or held down. Okay, so if you could say that you were in bondage with your parents or something like that as well. Obviously not as serious as those in American history. The synonym is dependence. The antonym is freedom. Our next word, credible. Credible is an adjective. First syllable is accented. It means believable. So Pinocchio, obviously not credible. We'll talk about this more later on in the year, or whenever we do research papers, we speak about credible sources. The synonym for credible is plausible, and the antonym is unbelievable. Next one is defray. Defray is a verb. The second syllable is accented. It means to pay for. Okay, so the Penn State Thon, when you see the students around town canning, that's trying to defray the costs of medical bills for families of children with childhood cancer. So it's defraying the cost. The synonym there is foot the bill. Foot the bill. Diligent is next. Diligent is an adjective. It means hardworking. The first syllable is accented. So this little boy here, obviously helping out parents and whoever with the chores, and that's diligent. The synonym is assiduous. Antonym is cursory. Next one is doleful. Doleful is an adjective. First syllable is accented. It is sad or dreary. Okay. Synonym is sorrowful, and the antonym is blithe. Next word, ghastly. And that's probably the scariest clown I've ever seen in my entire life. Pretty ghastly. It's an adjective. First syllable is accented. It is frightful or horrible. Synonym is grisly. Antonym is pleasant. Oops, wrong way. Sorry, guys. Hamper is next. Hamper is a verb. The first syllable is accented. It means to hold back. So the old ball and chain there is holding this person back. The synonym is to impede. Antonym is facilitate. Next word is hue, and hue has two different specific definitions. It's a verb. It's got no accent mark. It means to shape or cut down with an axe. So a person took a tree and decided to make it like a rock and roll fingers there. So they hewed it with a chainsaw. And then the other one is so that's to shape or cut down with an axe. The other one is to hold to make somebody stick to what they want to say. So this is the glue saying, I've got a plan and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so you get both definitions there. The synonym, though, is just chop. Impoverished is next, number 10. It's an adjective. Second syllable is accented. It means poor or in a state of poverty. Okay, so these children are asking for food maybe, or water, or some sort of handout of some sort, and obviously they are very, very poor, or in a state of poverty. Synonym is destitute. Antonym is wealthy. Incessant is next. Incessant is an adjective. Second syllable is accented. It is never stopping. Blah, 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 blah. Never shutting up, like I sometimes tend to do. The synonym is uninterrupted, and antonym is occasional. Intricate is next, and obviously this formula or whatever this is very intricate. I can't understand. I don't know if it's physics or what it is. It's an adjective. First syllable is accented. It means complicated or difficult to understand. Synonym is convoluted, and the antonym is uncomplicated. Lucid is next. Lucid is an adjective. First syllable is accented. It is easy to understand and clear. So basically, intricate, this word, and lucid, this word, are opposites. They are antonyms. Okay, so it's complicated or difficult to understand for intricate. Lucid, easy to understand. Okay. Synonym for lucid is limpid. Antonym is unintelligible. Next word, posthumous. Posthumous. It's an adjective. First syllable is accented. It is occurring or published after death. So Heath Ledger, who played the Joker, actually received an Academy Award for his role, but he had already passed away. So that would be posthumous. That could happen for a musician. It could happen with an author who had unreleased works of literature. It could be posthumous. Anything that's after someone passes away. The antonym is prenatal. Next one we have is prim. Prim is an adjective. There is no accent mark. It is overly neat, proper, or formal. So this outfit is very proper and formal, not very relaxed. Very prim. Person who I always think of with this word is Miss Emily Brent from the story And Then There Were None. Synonym is fastidious. Antonym is frumpy. Sardonic is next. Sardonic is an adjective. Second syllable is accented. It is bitterly sarcastic. So obviously this little joke here, don't roll your eyes at me, is a little bit of sarcasm from Mrs. Potato Head and I guess Baby Potato Head. So that's sardonic. It almost sounds like sarcastic. That's an easy way to remember it. Synonym is wry. Antonym bland. Next word is pronounced a little weirdly, superfluous. Superfluous. And if you pronounce it correctly, you'll get the accented mark, right? It's an adjective. Second syllable has the accent. It's exceeding what is sufficient or required. Okay, so it's a superfluous amount of bracelets on this person's wrist. Okay, going above and beyond. And, synonym is surplus. Antonym is essential. Supplant is next. Okay, and supplant is a verb. The second syllable is accented, and it's to take the place of or to supersede. And I chose a picture of President Obama because the president, whether it's the current president or a future president, is never there forever. They are always supplanted by someone else, whether it's because they had their 2 terms or whether they were not reelected. There's no, continuing on after the most they could be there, and there is 8 years. Okay, the synonym is replace. 19 is taunt, and taunt actually has 2 different forms, verb and noun, but they're both very similar. There's no accent mark. The verb is to jeer at or mock. The noun is an insulting or mocking remark. So the actual words could be a taunt, or you could be taunting your opponent. Synonym is ridicule. Antonym, cheer. And finally, our last word, tenacious. Second syllable is accented. It is an adjective. It is holding together firmly or persistent. Okay, so a dog, if you try to take the bone out of its mouth, is very tenacious, doesn't want to let go, is very persistent, won't give it up very easily. But that could be any situation at all with you or someone you're not letting go of something. Same difference. The synonym is stubborn, and the antonym is weak. All right, that's it. That's all. Thank you, and get to studying.